Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Insight Show here on MadhouseTV.com. And we have a really good packed show for you tonight. We have comedian and we have John Roper and the Bob Knight Four are going to be singing with us and entertaining and talking and interviewing and all that good stuff. But I just wanted to bring up something that's been bothering me, and it's my show, so I get to bring this stuff up. As you know, I'm a minister and Reverend Dennis, the whole bit, but you may not know, but I'm also a retired New York City detective after 20 years, and this thing with the guns is coming up to me, and it's bothering me. I'm hearing a lot of talk about gun control, gun control. Gun control is not the issue, folks. We have people who are mentally ill or criminals, and once you have a gun, and if you use it in a crime, you're a criminal. I happen to know for a fact, I have a Glock, 9mm. I can leave it on the table, I can yell at it, I can scream at it, I can do anything I want to it. It is not going to load itself, it's not going to chamber around, and it's certainly not going to shoot anybody. So this gun control issue, whether you agree with me or not, this is my view, it's not an issue of gun control. We have so many laws pertaining to guns, especially in New York City, especially New York City. You have to jump through hoops and through background checks and all kinds of checks. New Jersey, even police officers for the longest time before they had this instituted, this 218 bill, if they were caught with hollow points in their guns, which you weren't allowed to gun either, but if they were caught with hollow points, let's say it was a 5-shot or a 6-shot gun, each one of those rounds with a hollow point in it would be a felony charge. So we have plenty of strict laws. The problem I see is we need to enforce the laws. Anybody who gets caught with a gun, using a gun in a crime, should be dealt with accordingly. Not this, maybe a 5-year sentence for having a gun that you shouldn't have. Guns don't kill people. I mean, what would you do if the people decide to run people over with a car, which you've just seen on Facebook not too long ago? What do you do? What do you do with the cars? I mean, it's a weapon. They drove and knocked over a bunch of people, killed people. You don't stop the people from using cars. You take away the driver's license. So that's my plight on this. So if you have any thoughts or concerns, please write in on MadhouseTV.com, and on the comments section for my show, give me what you think. Tell me what you think and how, if you think I'm so wrong, or if you think I'm right. But with that, I also want to get into what the theme of the show always is, and you know the theme with George Burns, you know, the Oh God. Oh God, you.
Reverend Dennis.
Oh God, is that what I hear?
Reverend Dennis, how are you?
My God.
That's right. I'm a lot of gods for a lot of people, different places, different situations.
You've taken a little hiatus, or?
I haven't been around. You know, Reverend Dennis, it's a big universe.
Yes.
And there are many galaxies, and I'm in charge of all those galaxies. So I move around from place to place. There's a place in the galaxy far, far away where there's another Reverend Dennis. he's like a carbon copy. I call him Carbon Dennis. Every time I see him, I say. Anyway, it's nice to be back on this area and talk to you. How's your other friend, the Reverend Joe? What happened to Reverend Joe?
He, believe it or not, is doing a wedding, and, well, you know this. He's doing a wedding, and he was invited to the dinner. The wedding dinner, so he's out there with that.
He's getting a freebie. Well, I just want to let you guys know that I'm around, I'm checking you out, and I want to make sure you mind your P's and Q's, because ever since I put you two guys on the books, I've been watching you very closely. I'm going to go away now. I'm going to hide behind the clouds. I'm going to say goodbye for now.
It's nice to hear you back again.
I'm here. I'm always watching.
Notice I didn't say it's nice to see you back again, because I can't see you, but nice to hear you back again.
Okay. Be well, Reverend Dennis.
Thank you. Well, getting back to that, that's the theme of our show. Remember that, remember what God always says at the end of that, and that's to think me. So that's the theme of the show. Thank God. And with that, we're going to open up the screens here a little bit to our guests for tonight, Helaine Witt. Yeah, all right. And we have the Bob Knight 4. Now, there's John Roper. John, why don't you introduce your guys?
Oh, these are the guys. Everybody,
Right.
these are the guys. And that end there, that's Sam. Sam is with us for about a year now. I always have trouble with his last name because it goes on and on and on, so I just call him Sam the Man. He's second tenor and leads for us. Next to him is a gentleman that's been in the group for about, I guess, 3 months. 3 months. He's new. He's not that new. He looks old, but he's new in it. And he's been with us 3 months, and he's doing very well, and we like him. And his name is Don Scaturo.
Thank you very much.
Don.
How you doing, Don?
And next to Don, we have this gentleman here who's the president of a hair club for men. And he's an ex-Marine and an ex-New York City detective and an excellent first tenor, Mr. Pete Scalaro.
Thank you, thank you.
And right here next to me is a gentleman that's been with me for about a year in this version of the Bob Knight 4. I sang with him years ago in other groups, but he sings lead and second and tenor and first tenor. And it's Rich Lana. Everybody give a hand for me. And me, everybody knows me. I've been around since the beginning of time. You know, I'm older than dirt. I'm John Roper.
Yeah, when I want to talk to God, I go through him. So, let me ask you now, Helaine.
Yes.
What have you been up to?
Well, I was supposed to have a show tomorrow night at Governor's with Ariel Sinclair and Hansi Doodle, but it was canceled due to...
Hansi Doodle?
That's her
Cancel
name.
Doodle
You know her?
No.
That's her name, and the good news is it's been rescheduled for October 9th, Friday night at Governor's Comedy Club. And on Saturday night, I have a show at 6 p.m. with another Long Island gentleman, a comedian named Evan Weiss. That's at the Greenwich Village Comedy Club.
Oh, so you're all over the
6
place.
o'clock, and then I'll be at Broadway Comedy Club. Aren't you sorry you asked me?
No,
September
it's good.
2nd, I have like a tryout to see if I pass, then I'll pass at that club, Broadway Comedy Club.
Where is that now?
That's in Manhattan, right, Midtown, 53rd Street.
All right, so, and if somebody wants to get a hold of you tonight, what's some contact numbers for you?
That's a cute guy in this group. No, I can. My phone number is, should I give my phone number?
What's up to you?
I could give him my Facebook name. It's my name, HELAINEWITT. That's the easiest way.
I don't want to say, because every time I call her, I say Helaine, and it's Helaine.
I said, how could they reach you tonight? I mean, you want to come to my show so badly, you have to reach me tonight.
Well, you can. You know?
Yeah, you can.
And
you
don't
can.
forget, this is going to be on forever.
In Japan, and 40,000 people see it.
Yeah, that's correct. I was very surprised at that. I don't know if you guys are aware that I've said this before on the show. 3 years ago, I've been on the show for 3 years. And when I first get on here, you know that when you go onto the site, it actually tells you where it's from. And I saw like I was told 7 or 8 of these people, or dots, were in Japan or China or one of these places in Asia and whatever. And I'm saying, yeah, right, what did they got? Subtitles? You know? But it turns out to be those are soldiers. Blew me away. So that's why I always end the
Who's
show.
soldiers?
Our soldiers. Well, they're soldiers too. They can
You know, the soldiers and the
Very
soldiers.
good point.
Shoulders.
But that's why I always celebrate and always end the show with what I do when I salute them or honor them.
Rightfully so.
Yes. And you yourself, Pete, are a Vietnam vet.
Yep.
And was in the thick of it, and CBs and...
Long time ago, yep. Yep. 1966 and 67, I was all in
Young.
Vietnam.
Yeah, Louis, who was in the group before, he was thick into the...
Yeah, he was there after me, but
Yeah.
yeah, he was in the thick of it.
So what have you guys been up to? Sam,
We've been practicing, we've been playing.
what
We're here.
what got you into the music end of this? Now, you go back a ways. I know you were in a few groups that I know
I've been in
about.
several groups, but it all started where I learned how to play the clarinet when I was 8 years old. And from there, I taught myself how to play the guitar and the bass. I've been in various bands. I've been in a couple bands before this one, and then I joined the Bob Knight for about a year ago.
So, have you got any recordings done or anything like that? with them, with John, or with?
Oh, yeah, we have CDs.
Great,
We have a few CDs.
terrific. And how about yourself? Now, what's your first name again? I can't remember your first name.
Don.
Don, that's right. How
Don
could I forget
Scaturo,
that?
born in 46.
Now, how did you get involved in, started in music?
I was involved in New Jersey. There's a group out in New Jersey, 60 guys get together and we break up into fives and sing around.
Oh,
And
yeah, okay.
the head guy over there called John, or you called them, didn't you, John?
Why you just passed it on, looking for someone?
Right, right. So he recommended me, and the rest is history. 3 months worth of history with the Bob 9-4.
Well, that's all right, that's a.
Well, you did sing before, I mean, it's not,
Yes.
you're not new to singing.
No, I sang, I'm musically a little, I consider myself musically inclined. I can read a little music. I taught myself piano. I sang doo-wops on the street corners of Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn, my old stomping
Yeah,
ground.
Bushwick section.
East New York,
Right around the corner.
yeah. So did you know John and them back?
No, I didn't know any of them before the 3 months ago.
It's a funny thing, we were talking about this one day and I found out, because John's also from East New York, as well as with Lenny Coco, who is also from East New York. Now, you guys knew each other. As you, if you know, I sing with Lenny Coco, well, now it's Lenny Coco's Chimes. On Fulton Street, Rockaway, these guys were all there, and I was there, but none of us at the same time.
That's right, yeah.
There's like 10, 15 years difference between us.
Let's not talk about how old I am now.
I didn't say you were older than dirt.
He's older than God.
Still on this side of the dirt. As long as I'm on this side of the dirt, I'm okay.
Let's just say he knew Caesar when he was young. No, but
Scary.
we used to hang out in the same places and just different times. I have a picture of my group back in those days. It was called the Five Shades. On the same fence in the Highland Park, wherever it was, and he had pictures of Bob 9-4, the original Bob 9-4 creator.
When he was
and
10 years earlier.
10 or 15, yeah.
The fence was rusty by the time you took it.
Highland Park, Dennis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on Franklin K. Lane and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
there's a picnic there with my parents, Highland Park.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
the
sure.
50s.
Highland Park. So now, my friend Pete here, I have the dubious pleasure of saying that I brought Pete into you,
That was
And it
what,
hurt.
8 years ago.
and it hurt. About 8 years ago, right?
Didn't hurt
So-
you as much as it hurt me.
So tell me, Pete, I know you are the connoisseur of doo-wop. You love that.
You grew up in it back in the 50s. I grew up in Brooklyn also, only in the Bay Ridge Borough Park area. And the same thing, used to sing on the corner and try and do harmony. And then I went into the service and then went into the police department, and everybody goes separate ways. And then in 2005, I met Dennis, and he was doing a show at the courthouse where we work at. So I said, I used to sing a little once, many, many years ago. And so we did a little harmony, and
That was
we thought it was
interesting.
decent.
We had a couple of guys there that didn't really sing, and I was asked if I could get them to do like 4 or 5 songs. So one guy, Dom
Christmas show.
Tershi, if he's listening, Dom Tershi, I'm saying, what can I do for him, right? Dom Tershi. So all of a sudden I started going, Dom, 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 and it fit so well. And I did that whole thing, like, what can I come up with? And they all started singing, it was great. So we had 5 guys, 2 of them had no clue, and the other 2 did, and I was the other guy, so what clue did I have? But we pulled off 5 songs, and they had a great time, everybody had a ball, and it really did sound good, which surprised me
It
too.
was decent.
Yeah, and from that,
Then you had said that John Roper, that you worked with, was looking, you kept bugging him to get the group back together, and I was lucky
Sorry,
enough
John.
I was lucky enough to audition, and John stuck with me, so I'm thankful for that.
and right alongside you, we have Rich Lana, and you've been in the business for a long time as well.
Long time.
We've had those discussions
Yeah.
for years.
It's been a while. I guess I started my professional career when I was about 16. I was starting to play keyboard in a restaurant, and then I've been in rock bands and church choirs and folk groups, and I was in an a cappella group with John 15 years ago called Long Island Sound. So I've been singing a
Great
long
name.
time. Yeah.
Were you in Just Reminiscent as well?
No, I wasn't. In fact, we were kind of side by side with them because he was in, I think you were in both groups at the time.
Could be.
Yeah, you were in both groups. So, yeah, well, and then we joined this group, as you know. about a year ago. So, yeah, and I, like you, also am doing kind of a solo act on occasion, and a duo act
You just
on
did,
occasion.
you just did Sergio's.
Sergio's.
A nice packed house. I was there, and it was a great time.
Great show.
A lot of fun. You got everybody gets everybody involved and everything like that. Matter of fact, John Roper and the Bob Knight Four also went down there and sang, and they had me singing. And
Dennis sang, and Joe sang.
Joe sang, yeah. You know,
Crowd sang.
The crowd sang.
then
was
John
great.
sang.
It was a lot of fun.
Good time had by all.
You know, John.
It's a good night.
John
Are you
goes.
gonna talk to me too?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
John goes back a long way with me.
I go, I know Dennis from what, 1990, 95 or something?
It's not, well, you actually sang with us in my group, the Sweet Sound Band.
Oh, that's right, that's, yeah.
You, then,
before the
you
public.
did sound, you did everything for
I
us.
did everything. I was a gopher. I bought your coffee, I got your sodas,
He did.
swept up the hair after haircuts. And I did sound for them. They were a good group, 11-piece orchestra.
And you guys sang,
And I-
didn't you?
and I
Bob
sang
Knight
once
4
in a
came
while.
into it, yeah. We became 12 for a little while.
Yeah, well, it was
Yeah,
a good
fun.
time. It was a good time. But I go back to 1957, we started
Wow.
our group. I started a group in 1957 that became the Bob Knight Four.
What was your group name originally? The Bobby Dells, was it?
Bobby Dells, yeah, it was a racehorse. It was racehorse that won. It was a winning racehorse. That's the name for the group. You know, in those days, you look for a name, you know. You see a truck go by, Johnson's. We're the Johnsons, you know. That's how you get a name, you know what I mean?
I like how the name
It worked.
actually really came out with the Bob Knight 4.
Well, the Bob Knight Four was one of the Bob people. We had a 5-man group. The Bobby Dells was a 5-man group, and one just went into the Army. That was back in the day when you'd go in for 6 months, and then you were reserved for the rest of your life. Well, he went for the 6 months, and we got a record contract about 2 months later. And we had a name for the 4-man group now, and the record company didn't like Bobby Dells. And Ralph, my friend Ralph, liked Gladys Knight and the Pips. So a guy's name singing lead was Bob. Dave Clark 5, all those kind of names, Bob Knight 4. And that's how it happened, you know. And it worked. I mean, we had a good run for 5 or 6 years, and then I've been running with it ever since.
Well, your first hit was Good Goodbye,
Good Goodbye.
which was really called, before that it was, what was it called?
No, it was Good Goodbye. It was So Long.
So Long, right.
And Good Goodbye, and we came out with that, and then we had another
62.
one after that. And we put out, in 4 years, we put out 7 records, and we had a good run. And then, like, life and geography gets in the way, and, you know, things happen.
Well, there's something else too now. Also that, Lenny Coco's Chimes is going to be appearing September 19th at the Patchogue Theater. And October 10th, I don't know the particulars yet, but we're going to be at one location. It's for it's a fundraiser, and I can't think of what it's for just yet. But John Roper and the Bob Knight 4 are going to be there with us as well, so you'll be able to catch us all together. And maybe we can have Helaine Witt come over and
boy.
open for us, and which we do. So getting back to the 19th, I hope you all come to that, and it's going to be a great show. And matter of fact, on the 10th, September 10th, we'll be here. The Lenny Coco's Chimes will be here with Andrea Coco Collins, who is the daughter and the manager, Lenny Coco's daughter, and the manager and the corporate and the Lenny Coco and the Chimes Corporation president or vice president or something like that in there. So it's going to be a great show. Mickey B is going to be here, special guest
Wow.
Mickey B. It's going to be a great show. You're going to want to tune in, and hopefully, maybe, who knows, you never know who's going to show up on these shows. It's always a marvelous little thing. So, where is your next place going to be, Helaine? Helaine?
Oh, well, you just invited me to open for you, so I guess that'll be it. I have to look in my book and make sure I have room in my calendar for your group. No, I'm only kidding.
Well, you never know. You never know. It's been a marvelous ride, and I had a great 8 years with the, John Roper and the Bob Knight 4 myself, and without getting mushy. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a little break. We'll be back in a few minutes after these words, so don't go away. We have a whole lot of stuff coming up for you. All righty? Don't go away.
Galaxy Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family-owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. Concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
All right, we made it back. What a great segment that was. Okay, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a little song for you right now. It's a very short song. With that, so if my band is ready. Wise men say only fools rush in. I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Yeah. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, for I can't help falling in love with you. Why, thank you so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the comedy part of the show, we have, put your hands together for Helaine Witt. Helaine Witt.
Thank you, Dennis. He called me the right name. I have a miscellaneous club, and the miscellaneous club, it's all about people calling us the wrong name, and we take pictures of our cups from Starbucks of what they call us, and I can't even talk about the club if Dennis is going to call me the right name. So thanks for coming tonight, everybody, all over the world and in the audience. And I just wanted you to know, because you don't know me, I am not the love child of Barbara Streisand and Barry Manilow. It's so funny. You get no laughs here. It's like Shea Stadium went home. It's like, oh, wow, it's a killer audience. So anyway, I can't be their love child because I'm basically their age. But they could get anything done that they want. Like crow's feet, I got a hen house going on. You know, the muffin top, I got a baker's dozen. I am losing my hair. I'm being very intimate with you right off the bat. I'm losing my hair. You can't tell, but the good news is I know where it's going. It's going to my knuckles. You know, they have this place near my house. It takes off the hair on women's faces and mustaches and all. I'm telling you, I don't want some tape and shellac and then ripping my skin off. I'd rather have a macrame bracelet made with the peach fuzz on my face. I'm opening up my heart to you tonight. You know, people have this thing when they get to be my age. It's called the varicose veins. Ladies, you have something to look forward to. Let me tell you, it's like having the color wheel on your legs, it's like red, green, orange, blue, indigo, and whatever those initials meant, Roy G. Biv. I got them on my legs. I changed the name, Positive Attitude. I call them a roadmap to adventure. This road takes you to the Sterling Forest. Let me break that down for you young ladies, like you have the Brazilian and all that. Sterling is a synonym for like gray, silver, old, Sterling Forest. And this road takes you to the Dead Sea. I don't have to tell you about that one. So, you know, when I was young, things were so different. Like, nowadays, they see you in the street and they go, "Hey, lady, excuse me, ma'am. Oh, miss, whatever happened to hey, babe?" I would love a cat call once in a while. You know, the cuckoo on my biological clock is wearing Depends. I've already passed the information age. I'm headed for the inflammation age. And let me tell you something. I got pound signs under my eyes. I have parentheses here. And then I got something brand new. You hit a certain age, you get the exclamation points. So if you have exclamation points, pound signs, parentheses, I'll just lay down and you can send a text message on my face. You know what bothers me, though? Not to change the subject too drastically. You know what bothers me? Any of you been to Manhattan? No, out here it's like Deer Park. You know what Deer Park means in Native American English? It means get me the hell out of the city. Come out here, it's so different. Well, I'm from the city. I travel in the subway. And there's something very peculiar. Did any of you used to ride in the subway? I know you're all from Brooklyn and stuff, right? So you used to have that man, the conductor, he'd say, "Hey, you in car 5, get your fat ass in. Oh, have a good day." And they go, "We're stuck here." They'd never tell you why. Now they pay this lady from like Arizona with your taxpayers to make the announcements. "Hello, we're headed for Newton." You know Queens. It's not Newton Grand Avenue. It's Newtown, like Newtown High School, but they say Newton. Nobody's bothered by this. This drives me crazy. Then you see the captions on the news. A house in Pacific Heights burned down. 4 people died. I called New York 1. I know it's sad that 4 people died, but you didn't put an S at the end of Heights. They don't care about spelling. So then you're in Manhattan, and they say 42nd Street, same lady from Arizona, your taxpayers, it doesn't bother you. 42nd Street, Bryant Park. It's not Bryant Park, it's Bryant Park. And that doesn't bother anybody. Well, I'll tell you what else bothers me, and ladies, you could agree. You go get your nails done, right? And the ladies, they speak to each other in another language. Now, I know some of our audience are in other countries. That's fine. But they're talking about me behind my back in their language. You know how I know that? Because they're speaking to each other very casually in their language, and all of a sudden I hear the word cuticle. And I know they're talking that I have a lot of cuticles. Every week I go. So it's not my fault, but they're talking about me. So then they say, go on the, it's like a big throne. Go on the throne and get your toes done and your nails done. We'll do them both at one time. They're totally like, look, I defended the war in Vietnam. I didn't like Agent Orange. You don't have to put it on my fingernails. They're torturing me. I did march for the war. I don't know why they don't like me. So they put me on there, and then they turn on this massage machine. That wouldn't be so bad. But it's not just massaging you, right, ladies? It's also like shaking your whole body so that you're going to slide into the water and get zapped to death. And it hurts, too. And they do like 30 different tortures to you. How do I know it's 30 and not 25? Because they give you a little card at the end of the day. You'll agree with that. They give you a card, and after 10 times when you go there, you get a free massage. Yeah, you clean me out. I'm here every single week spending all this money. I'm going to get a free $10 manicure. Thank you. So anyway, I sat there switching hands while I was getting my nails done. I wrote 30 different ways that they tortured me while I was there. Any questions so far? I know, you want to hear just a few of the tortures. Well, remember I told you they put Agent Orange on my fingers, it burns. But when they're doing your toenails, they file your nail. It tickles, so they're tickling you. If you laugh or if you move, then that razor that they use at the back, that will slice your ankle right off. I'm telling you, they're torturing you. Is my time up yet? Okay, good. Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, very good. All right, we'll be right back after these words. We have a whole lot of stuff coming up for you. Don't you go away.
Galaxy Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family-owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. Concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin.
I think this is a good time to tell you. You're doing okay, Mom. I can call you Mom, right? I know we haven't known each other very long, but you seem like a real keeper. You're not perfect. There was that strained carrots incident, but you're trying. You pick up my bottle every time I toss it out of my stroller. That's high comedy to an 8-month-old. You hum the Barber of Seville when you wash my hair. So cool. And your rub-downs are out of this world. Anyway, I want you to know how much I appreciate you. You know, right? How much I love you? You're doing okay, Mom.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
I think this is a good time to tell you. You're doing okay, Mom. I can call you Mom, right? I know we haven't known each other very long, but you seem like a real keeper. You're not perfect. There was that strained carrots incident, but you're trying. You pick up my bottle every time I toss it out of my stroller. That's high comedy to an 8-month-old. You hum the Barber of Seville when you wash my hair. So cool. And your rub-downs are out of this world. Anyway, I want you to know how much I appreciate you. You know, right? How much I love you? You're doing okay, Mom.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for sticking around. So here you are with my good friends, John Roper and the Bob Knight Four.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Maestro? The maestro fell asleep. All right, the maestro is in the house. Hang on to your ding dong, a ling, ba-do, bop, ding, do-ba-do-ba-day. Well, life could be a dream, life could be a dream, do-da-do. Well, my life could be a dream, if I could take you up to paradise above. If you tell me, darling, I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, mama, we'll meet again. Life could be a dream, if only all my precious dreams could come true. And you would let me spend my whole life loving you. My life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream.
Well, every time I look at you, something is on my mind. If you do what I want you to, baby, we'd be so fine. Yeah, life could be a dream, if I could take you up to paradise up above. If you tell me, darling, I'm the only one that you love. My life could be a dream, sweetheart. I wanna see you again, yeah, life could be a dream, if only all my precious dreams could come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, my life could be a dream, sweetheart. What I say, hey, shaboom. Bob Knight Four.
If I could take you up to paradise up above, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart, sweetheart, sweetheart.
That's right, my life could be a dream, if only all my precious dreams could come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, my life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Sweetheart, sweetheart.
What I say, hang on to your ding dong, ling-a-ling-a-ling, ba-do, bop, dip, do-ba-do-ba-day. Life could be a dream, life could be a dream, do-do-do-do, shaboom. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I like that song. That's a fun song to do. I like that. Did the maestro leave? Richie Lana singing lead.
As we stroll along together, holding hands, walking alone. So much love have we two that we don't know what to do. So in love, in a world of our own. As we stroll by the sea, on the stars twinkling high above. So in love are we two, no one else but me and you. So in love, so much in love, so in love, so in love, so much in love, so in love. Are we strolling along together? I tell you, I need you oh so much. I love you, my darling. Can you tell my touch as we walk down the aisle together? We will vow to be together till we die. So much love have we two, just can't wait to say I do. So in love, are you and I. So in love, so in love, are you and I. So in love, are we strolling along together? I tell you, I need you oh so much. I love you, my darling. Can you tell it in my touch as we walk down that aisle together? We will vow to be together till we die. So in love are we two, just can't wait to say I do. So in love are you and I. So in love are you and I. So in love, you and I. So in love.
All right, another funny song.
Thank you very much.
I like these two
I like that song.
That's nice.
This next one's one of my favorites.
All Night 4 released this in 1963.
Somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air. Wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us, someday a time for us. Time together with time to spare, time to hold. We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and place for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there somehow.
I like that song too. That's three songs that I like. Oh. Are we gonna do the last song? I like that too. We're gonna finish. These guys are crazy.
Hey, Sammy. Hey, guys, what are we doing this week? We're going to the beach.
You guys can't go to the beach.
Why not?
Hear the weather report.
Oh, what about it?
Raining, 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 rain, raining all the time. Raining, 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 rain, raining all the time. I don't know why there's no
sun in the sky. Stormy weather.
Stormy weather.
Since my girl took a feather.
We're not together.
Keep raining all the time.
All the time, all the time, all the time, all the time.
Life is bare.
Life is bare,
So much misery everywhere. Stormy weather.
stormy weather.
Since that little girl, she took a
We're
feather.
not together.
Keeps raining all the time.
Raining, 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 raining all the time.
Since she went away, the blues walked in and met me.
And if she stays away, old rocking chair will get me.
And all I do is pray the Lord above will let me walk in the sun just one more time. I can't go on.
Can't go on.
Everything I have is gone. Stormy weather.
Stormy weather.
Please come on back, let's put it together.
We're not together.
Keep raining all the time.
Raining, 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 raining. It's raining all the time.
And now since she went away, the blues walked in and met me. And if she stays away, my broken heart's gonna get me. All I do is pray that she comes home to let me walk in the sun just one more time. I can't go on,
You can't go on.
everything I have is gone. Stormy weather,
Stormy weather.
please come on back, let's put it
We're not
together.
together.
Keeps raining all the time.
Raining, 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 raining. It's raining.
It's raining all the time.
Raining, 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 raining. It's raining.
Keeps raining all the time.
Raining, 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 raining. It's raining all the time.
Hey now, I wish I knew why it's raining. Well, it's
Raining all the time.
It's
Raining all the time.
raining all the time. All right, everyone, we're finished singing. We're going to take you out to a commercial. Stay right here. Listen up, folks.
After all the candles are blown out, after the last toast of the night, Cambridge paving stones with ArmorTech stand the test of time. Beautifully designed, built to last. Only Cambridge paving stones have ArmorTech, our unique process that produces a rich, distinctive color. Create your own memories with Cambridge paving stones. Visit CambridgePavers.com.
Cambridge paving stones with ArmorTech will always look like new.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we made it back. We had a great show tonight. I had a ball. I know the guys behind me, as well as Helaine, Witt, did.
Thank you,
I
guys.
want to thank you all so much for coming down and being part of the show. And I get to honor a little God and country with what's coming up right now. So at home and here, please join me, if you will, for the last song, which I get to do. Thank you again, guys, really. Great show. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairie, to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our propers to our first responders, to our police departments, to our fire departments, to our soldiers who are out there defending our freedom, to the veterans who've been there and done that. I give you the greatest country in the world. Sing it out with me there at home and here. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Being able to do that, all that power. God bless America. Our home, sweet home. Good night, everybody. God bless. See you next week.